So I'm building a feeding cage for the babies. This is actually a training feeding cage for our baby enclosure. So obviously you can't buy these, so have to make it ourselves. It's just made from cage, 2 holes for the baby to go in. This one will keep an open back, so when you're training the babies you start off just allowing them to run in and out the back, and then you close it off and try and get them to use the holes. So I'll just put a couple of bottle holders in the side. So obviously there could be 5 or 6 babies in there, so there needs to be enough holders for 5 or 6 bottles. So we've got in there Matty Jr., Gimli, and soon Rocks. So this is why we need this, so we can start to train them.
Terk has been brought into our sick bay with a very nasty bite to her tail.
This is Terk. She's from a D&D foster mom intercage. She's had a nasty bite to the tail.
Looks like it has broken the bone, but we're going to dress it up and bandage it and see how things go for now, while we contact the vet to see what's going to be the best choice for her. Gimli in the main section of Disneyland, still very much a loner. She will now be joined by Terk and Matty as well, just to keep her company.
This little one, Matty Jr. Having a snooze.
I grew too good.
Little Gimli, still antisocial, but not as... Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely coming out of his shell a little bit. My new friend Terk.
Terk now feeling a little bit rejected after the incident up in the intro cage, where it was a bit of a fight with the bandits, and she got stuck into the middle and had her tail bitten quite badly. But surprisingly, what's this? Little Gimli decides to pop over, and well, not the hugging type of monkey, but just kind of showing her support. So this is kind of strange. She's just decided to move up next to Terk and start sitting with him, as if to give him a little bit of support and encouragement, which is kind of great, because this is the first time she's sort of made an interaction on her own and initiating it. So this is quite something nice and cute to see at the moment. This was a male that nobody seemed to recognize, so we enticed him into one of our intro cages and trapped him. On reading his chip, we found out it's Jumanji, one of the bandits in the area, so he's getting ready to be released.
Ready? Freedom! He's so calm. He's just like wandering off then. I'm falling asleep.
So this is Matty Jr. drinking from the bottle for the first time since the first day he arrived a week ago. Gimli and Terk being antisocial on the other side.
Little Renee in the skunky intra cage, still doing very, very well. She was the little one in last week's episode that tried to lick the camera, but settling in very well at the moment, scunging around for little seeds and things that she's finding in the ground. So it is going really well with her still.
That's the first time Rox is drinking from the bottle. He's not drinking properly, he's just biting the tip and licking the milk that comes out. But if he keeps doing like this, he's gonna get it soon. We're using a soft tit just because it's the first time we tried the bottle with him, so we don't know if he's gonna suckle properly the first time. So as you can see, he's just like really biting, but he's getting some milk, so hopefully in a few days he will know how to drink properly. Yeah, come on, Rox.
It feels so good to have that groomed. It's been so long. And she doesn't get groomed by people, so.
This is Brownie getting a groom from Daisy. Should be obvious, but just in case we send it to Dave and he's like, who is it?
We keep a burrito.
Just cover her head a little bit.
Oh,
Just cover her
what's
head
that
so she
noise?
doesn't feel like she's...
Where's it good?
Sure. Okay,
You're good?
see how it looks.
Don't blame me again, okay? Good girl. I haven't actually seen it yet. I haven't seen it yet.
It's not pretty.
Hmm.
Although to be honest, you won't be able to see it that well because the wind magic's kind of deep in there. So.
How long was the wind magic on?
We refreshed it yesterday.
So
Just a day.
needs a second day to stay on.
Yeah, sweet girl.
We kind of put a new one on yesterday. I know it's sore. I know.
Sorry, girlie.
Is she on pain relief?
Yep. She can only have it for 3 days though. Okay. No, I can't. Today's her last day.
So after that, she's just gotta deal with.
Yeah, well, hopefully it'll have healed enough where it's not agonizing anymore.
You cover her face up.
This is the little baby born in the royal enclosure, and the reason why we couldn't use the enclosure for orphans this year. You can see the little ones a little bit darker. Their facial face and ears get darker a lot quicker because they get a lot more sun than those that are actually kept out of the sun. But this little guy's really having a good time. Hasn't got a name yet. If you would like to name him, please send an email to info@vervet.za.org, and it costs 1,000 South African rands to name a little orphan.
Release day for barnacles. Everybody ready and waiting.
This is Masasa. He works on top section. He's been called in to come and help with opening the cage, as he does go in and help with the cleaning and looking after these monkeys. He is a long-term staff member and been with the foundation for many years.
Yeah, she's gonna go straight out.
Everyone is already there, being like, oh, the wire has been removed.
Yeah.
Thank you, Masaka. So the main problem I've got is waiting for them to move away from the door before I can open the door.
Little Barney doesn't seem to be phased at all. Not really knowing that he's going to be going out into the big open world soon. So he's still messing around like a naughty little monkey, testing everything and jumping up and down on everything and having a real good time. But soon he's going to experience a whole new world.
Right, we're going now. Going. Gone. Good job.
I'll go around to the feeding cage.
Alright, cool.
Hazel's not a very high ranked monkey, so that's why she's constantly looking around, watching out for any of the peers, just to make sure she's not in any trouble or anything like this. And so she does have to be a little bit more careful about what she does and how she behaves.
The vocalizations, so she goes back to kind of tell the troops she's back.
So Hazel has attracted some of her friends to come and say hello and give her a hand. They're all now excited to see her and crowding around, hugging her new baby.
Hey girl, ready to go?
Little Terk not doing so well. Tal isn't healing like we thought we would, and we've contacted the vet and made an appointment, so little Terk is on the way, unfortunately, for a tail amputation.
I'll let you guys know when I'll be back. No, Sunny. Yeah. You need this to go home? Okay. Okay.
Hi, Terk.
So I've just collected Terk. She had to be admitted for a couple of hours. I couldn't stay, but as you can see, she's had her tail amputated. Still asleep. Still sleeping.
Oops.
You want to take her into the back.
Yeah.
Just so it's a bit more peaceful. You can just slide her out on the blanket she's on. Just because I think it's quite warm inside that.
Get them rehab.
Little Rock's recovering very well after the removal of the pin, sitting and chewing some grass, getting used to how she's got to move around, of course, because she's only got the one leg, and soon she's hopping around quite fine. In Neverland, fortunately this happening at a very young age, he probably won't know any different and be getting around like a normal monkey in no time at all.
This is Matty Jr. Really enjoying the company of little Satchmo, who's usually in the intro cage, but because of the rain we had yesterday, it's a bit flooded. And he has energized the other babies because he's so playful. Even Gimli, who's over here with Terk, he's been hard to get out of his shell, but even Satchmo has managed to get him there. So they've been playing a lot. And then Terk, the tailless Terk, unfortunately had to get her tail chopped. Gimli actually really likes her, so they've been spending a lot of time sitting beside each other. So all the babies have helped each other out quite a lot. None of them are very attached to humans at all. They both sit on this opposite side of Disneyland. As you can see, that's where we sit. And they just spend their time up here together. So it seems little Satchmo here, a bit of Satchmo therapy's worked the treat. And they're all becoming very playful with this little guy around, so we'll maybe keep him here for a day or two before he goes back to his intro cage. Of course, Satchmo's a Samango monkey, he's not a vervet, but they're all very similar at this age. And these two are just best buds straight off the bat. So we actually keep having to bring them inside to the baby cabin because it rains. But we just got them back out again. So hopefully it stays dry. There's some shelter in here. Usually it's the last place to get wet, but if it gets too wet we have to We have to take them inside. You see, Terk is not humanized at all. She actually hates me. Which is why she keeps running away. She's very attached to monkeys, which is great. And hopefully now that we've amputated the tail, it'll heal a lot quicker and she'll be able to go back with her foster mum probably in about a week. So it shouldn't affect her too much. We can get her back with Melandro at the D&D intro cage. Her housemate, her orphan mate, Barney, has just joined the troop. He went ahead and was released, so hopefully we get Terk back in and then she can go out too. So you can see Gimli, who was terrified of everything a week ago, seems to have found a friend in Terk. So it's funny how these little movements, we didn't want Terk back, but just by her being here has helped Gimli a lot. So it's funny how it works out sometimes.
Well, a lot went on in this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. We should have some great updates coming up next week. Thank you everybody for watching. Please remember to share, tell your friends, click on like, and of course watch some of the adverts. Thank you. We do appreciate you watching.